Halloween is the time of ghosts.
Ghost
Time.
Kids dressed up like ghosts.
You ever seen a ghost?
No, I ain't never seen. How am I gonna see something ain't real?
You never seen a ghost?
Ain't no such thing as ghosts. You ain't gonna see no damn ghost. Ain't no
Jack,
such
you don't
thing.
believe in ghosts.
Well, because ain't no such thing.
Like walking into a dream, so unlike what you've seen, so mature but it seems, God's been waiting for you.
My name's Dave from Ghost Quest. And I'm Tom from RealityofGhost. I'm Slide Ride from RealityofGhost. Okay.
You ever seen a spirit?
That's the same thing.
Different tenants at different times on the second floor have definitely seen and felt things.
Ain't no damn difference. Hey, it's a ghost. All of it, all that stuff is real. It's wise tale. People making up stories.
So we've got a combo death. So we've got a combo death.
Well, you don't believe in ghosts, but you believe in legends. Ghosts and stories and whatnot.
They strap you down in here before we torture you? Yes.
Ghosts is legends. Ghosts is stories, spook stories. People telling stories, scare one another. Something.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This is probably footage you never thought you'd ever see. And the thing is, start it out, Dave.
My name's Dave from Ghost Quest.
And I'm Tom from RealityofGhost.
Don't know me, Sly Bry.
We're going to turn around and put together a special treat for you. Dave can mention a few of the nice places that he went to turn around and satisfy you viewers. And I'm going to mention a few myself. Brian's going to make a few comebacks on that. We're going to have a little segment here.
Ghost Quest, see?
Yep. And we're going to turn around and bury the hatchet. How was it in Florida?
Warm.
Warm. So you have to
sucks
turn the heat
out.
on down there, right?
Leave it to frickin' Ghost Quest.
Anyway,
Leave it to Ghost Quest to rub it in. You know, down here in the cold.
I gotta one-up these guys.
Excitable footage while you were down there, or anything that you want to explain what happened to you, or anything like that?
Nothing out of the ordinary, you know, just doing the paranormal investigation with the ghost box and the meters and stuff, and nothing out of the ordinary. I didn't see any apparitions or anything like that, but I always enjoy doing a good investigation to bring you people the footage. St. Augustine, Florida is known for the oldest and most haunted city in the United States.
Actually, it has also the oldest schoolhouse.
Me, I don't know a damn thing about Florida, but I'm going to tell you, I'm happy being with, you know, hanging out with these guys at Christmas time, trying to celebrate with you guys. I wish everybody a happy New Year and all the best to come, and a Merry Christmas. And
We buried the hatchet, and you're going to see some unbelievable footage coming in the next year in 2011. Hope it's not a spirit calling you.
oh no, it's somebody. Oh, it's the electric company. They probably want to know if I paid my bill yet, but I'll just ignore them.
That's alright, they can't turn it off in the winter time anyway.
I know. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, the most, I'd say, weirdest things that have happened to Brian and myself on RealityofGhost is we turned around and got a former patient that was, you know, living in the Lad Center, and mentioned to us that he was, you know, his dad, that kind of scared a little bit out of me. We actually have footage of that.
Yeah, actually, I told the guy I need to find a light, and he says, "My life."
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
We had a guy that's never been on the show before. He watched our show, and he wanted to come out and see for himself. And once he heard that, I mean, he just flipped the switch. He became a believer right away.
That's what we do. We make believers out of people that are skeptical about the paranormal.
It's kind of crazy, too. See some weird stuff.
Absolutely.
What is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you since you've been doing investigations, Dave?
Other than a bird flying in your hair.
Oh, come on.
Didn't
You
fly.
have to mention the bird.
Oh, we gotta edit this all out.
Come on.
No.
But
I would say the weirdest thing that happened to me was when me and Tom were in a cemetery in North Providence and I got scratched.
And the box said,
Accurate.
"Go."
Echo.
It echoed.
We got the hell out of it.
That was a little scary. I'm like, all right, you don't have to ask me twice, and we left.
Actually, my first time of really having something happen to me wasn't the thing with the thing Tom was talking about. Was I was with Jody one time in the hallway of an insane asylum, and something touched me. And,
What do you mean, the one that's dating one of our former members there?
Nah, no.
Well, you know, I mean,
Well, yeah,
he's
no,
rubbing
but
her feet
no,
with
wasn't
a
he?
freaking car.
He ain't
I mean,
the-
come on,
He's
man.
not the one that touched me, though.
You know,
But let's
like,
get that. Let's
thank
clear
God
that
he
up,
wasn't,
people.
you know?
Let's clear that up on
Anyway,
YouTube.
Yeah,
let's
we're all straight here.
Yeah, what we're
That was
saying,
over.
what we're saying is
Come on, man.
look at
you
this
to
guy.
tell me
He's already
that.
knocking me. Look at that.
Mary.
Double teaming me. Double teaming me.
Nah,
What
I
happened
do it.
was-
Don't say that.
that don't sound good for camera. No, what happened was
I was fucking spit up a hairball.
alright.
That's what she said.
I'll let the. Are you all done?
Yeah.
Alright. What happened was I was
Put a
in.
leash on it.
I was walking down the hallway, and I guess I was getting too close to an area.
Yeah.
And this
Or an
spirit,
apparition.
yeah, this apparition didn't like where I was going, so I was touched on the forehead, and I asked who
touched?
touched me, and then Jody says his name was Jim.
Sure,
And
I
I say-
touched by an angel, right?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, gross.
And then what happened was after she said Jim, I asked him why he touched me. He told me he didn't like me, so I guess I was in his territory. I guess
Some
that was.
spirits don't like when you get close
Oh,
to
that's crazy.
Absolutely. So that was like one of the
That
first
was
times
crazy.
I don't freak out. I was
No,
astonished.
that would make me a little
I mean,
uneasy. If you know
Because
what
I
I'm
never
saying.
felt it. Like, I can see when someone touches you, but when you don't see it and you feel something push you back like that, I mean, it is kind of creepy. I'm not going to lie to you.
Other than things you can actually see coming at you. Like, for instance, I'm going to put this as at a good point of perspective, okay? I'm going to say it in the right way. Thing is, if you see an animal coming at you, whether it be a skunk, a wolf, bird, bat, whatever the
There we
fuck-
go again
whatever-
with the birds. He has to put the birds
no,
in there.
no, I'm going to make a good point of view. I'm going to make a good
got my
point of
hat
view.
on.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
here
make
we
a
go.
good point of view here. The point is, if you see something living coming at you, of course you're going to be a little uneasy. Now the thing is, us three are out to turn around and satisfy your viewers. Not only that, we are not afraid of going in these places. But if we see something live coming at us, that'll make you feel uneasy. So,
At least you can
Don't
see
you-
it and you can deal with it.
don't you agree with that?
I absolutely.
But if you don't see something and you hear it, you feel it, it's pushing you on the forehead, I mean, it's touching you, it's grabbing his pants, it's pushing him on the forehead, it's telling me to go screw myself. Now, there's a problem there. You know, so the paranormal does exist, people.
And then
It
there's some
definitely
things that
does
you don't
exist.
even realize when you're there, and then you review the evidence, and then you see something that you didn't know was there when you were there.
Right, and when you're sitting on the
Voices.
couch, you're sitting on the couch at night, you're editing at night, I'm editing at night, he's editing, we're hearing voices, or even if he's on the phone saying, what did it say to you on the phone, Brian?
Oh yeah, it's funny that he mentions we never aired this on YouTube, but we had like all four of us. It was Jody, Chris, and Tommy. He also goes by Young Buck, and we did a thing one day. Yeah, no, Chris goes by
Hucklebuck, right?
No, Chris.
Hucklebuck behind the
Yeah. Chris goes by Young Buck because he's the youngest of the crowd. Well, anyway, we were having this conversation now. I was listen to these guys.
Doing the old Hucklebuck behind the stadium.
It's getting you the clock.
So what happened was,
Christmas.
yeah, I know.
time to say a lot.
Bah humbug.
Oh, come
Ah,
on.
yeah.
What'd you say, Bah Humbug?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Bah humbug. There we go, Young Buck. Yeah. All right. So what happened was, we were having a conversation and we were talking about our previous show at Lad Center, and what happened was, I talked to my cousin on the phone, and as I was talking to him, I heard someone over the phone say, over a cordless phone, leave, get the hell out of my house. And I'm saying, what the hell? I thought my cousin was playing with me. Well, anyway, I called Jody that night. She was the median, and I'm sure you all seen her on our previous shows. And she says sometimes they follow you home. And she says it's funny that you say this because the day before, she happened to go to a meditation class, and as she was going to the meditation class, there was I guess a patient that followed her that was sitting beside her, and he was a patient from Lad Center. And she felt real depressed, anxiety, and everything else. She she felt like he was like nobody wanted to listen to him. He was strapped down in the bed and just very angry. She felt this through her body. That's what they feel. And she told him where to go, find the light and everything else like that. And sure enough, he found the light. And then the next thing you know, she feels better again. Chris also goes by Young Buck. What happened was with him, he wanted to take a couple weeks off of the show. And he told me the reason why is he never felt this experience before. He says, I guess it was a dream or something. He's seen some images of faces.
Sure it wasn't without medium?
I don't know. It might have been. It could have been.
Christ, don't say it. I mean, be honest, bro.
It could
You know,
be.
he's rubbing her feet one day, and all of a sudden he ain't on the show the next week.
See what I'm saying?
I'm being totally honest. So you can't mix business and pleasure.
You cannot. No,
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know, we don't know what's going on with him yet. Who knows? Maybe we got a future couple coming on here. But the thing is,
I don't know them, so.
I'm going to be totally honest. I'm going to be totally honest.
Well,
The thing is,
we can.
the scariest thing that I've ever seen was when you're sitting home, you're on the couch, you're editing, the house is pitch black, everybody's sleeping, okay? And all of a sudden you hear, I said leave. That's crazy. Or you hear things giggling in the background, or a nurse saying, Giggins, or something like that, or you see faces coming out of the floor. Now that is quite obvious and quite real, my friend. It's scary to an
These are
extent.
things we go through to bring you this evidence.
Right, and the thing is, we're not going to fabricate anything. See, at the beginning, when you do an introduction, you have to do an introduction to turn around and catch the viewer's eye. If you get an introduction that catches the viewer's eye, you know, like the trick photography, jumping through stones, things like that, all the stuff that I have done involving trick photography, that's good, because if a person sees that, they're going to want to see the show. And when you turn around, when the introduction's over, it's real from there on. And it can be quite deceiving at times. It can be quite real. It can be quite scary.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's frightening at times.
It's not stuff that we're trying to fake. It's stuff
You know?
that's trying to entertain you to get you to watch the show.
Right.
Well, like
To
for
catch your
instance,
eye.
And it is quite real when we're in these places
Yeah.
in pitch black. We even shut the cameras all the time.
Well,
right,
for
guys?
instance,
I mean, it's nuts.
whenever you hear something come through the voice box, that's actually happening.
I mean, there's no
you
way
can
to-
hear it on the
yeah.
film, like when we say, "Oh, this one said this or this one said that." It's actually happening.
And you viewers hear it. You see
Yeah.
it. You hear it. You see the things that are moving. You hear the things that are being said. I mean, I don't know if it's sacrilegious for us to go into these cemeteries and, you know, view all these stones or whatever, but you know what? We do that because we want to prove to you viewers that the paranormal does exist. And since it does, we are going to put forth every bit of evidence that we have. Right, guys?
Absolutely.
Well,
I mean-
viewers, I gotta let you know on my camera, you might have half of Tom's face.
Well, you know what?
You know,
half
but
my face
you
don't
know how
matter. As
it
long
is.
as half my face and half my lifetime is in there, that's good. That's
He's
what
always
counts.
talking out the other side.
There you go. And you know what?
He's always talking out the other side of his ass.
There you
That's what
go.
it is.
And I'm going to cheers to that one. But I'm being totally
too.
strictly honest about that. And, you know, people say, you know, sticks and stones will, you know, break your bones and names will hurt you. I mean, at a point, sometimes it does, depending on how far it goes. But the thing is, when you understand who your real friends are, that's when you know who people are. Okay? And the thing is, just having the opportunity to turn around and team up with Ghost Quest and RealityofGhost, I mean, that would be good. We could do a nice combination show or whatever, who knows. Maybe it's a possibility that we might change the name and have all three of us involved in a you know, future show. I mean, we're going to leave this up to Dave. Okay, I want to leave this up to Dave because Dave did come up with the name Ghost Quest. It was a good name. It still is a good name. He does have a good channel, good show. I have no complaints about that. I have
The
nothing
hell
like
was
that. That was my phone. It's going dead.
All right.
Good thing, you know, my kid's mother ain't calling me right now because I'd be out of here.
Spirit
I'd be dead.
spirit activity
thing
in
is,
here, draining the batteries in the phones.
Yeah, I know it drains everything. It
does.
drains your point of perspective at times too.
So
But,
it doesn't drain my lizard.
But the thing, the point is, I personally am going to leave the, if Dave decides to combine forces to an extent of time here, futuristically, it doesn't matter, it's totally up to him. If he decides to make a name, we're all going to review it and we're going to think whether or not it's...
we're all gonna come up with an idea. We're all
And,
in this to do the right thing and do a
Hold on a minute.
paranormal.
And we're all not afraid of anything by that way. We all have to mean that out as a purposely speaking way. We are not afraid of anything involving anything. We are still able, you can give all three of us a call if you'd like. Okay, we'll leave the numbers at the end of the
Don't
screen.
call me Cliff.
Okay, just don't call him late for supper. and we'll be fine. We're able to go to all these places that
Dave
Theo
still
would
owes
like
on
to
his
see.
phone bill, so.
We can go to any haunted home, any haunted residence. All we do is we need
Businesses.
permission. Businesses, areas, you name it. You scout it, we're there. We'll do it. And the thing is, we're doing this to satisfy you viewers.
You scout it.
Yeah, we get tickets. We don't care. We're there. Whatever it is. People are afraid. We don't care. We're there. Anything else, boys? Because we're there. That's all I know. We're there.